I started skateboarding when I was 6 years old. I feel lucky that I once stepped on a board. It has taken me to wonderful places around the world, introduced me to the most dedicated and genuine people. Skateboarding was a good way to express myself. It helped me to find a creative side of me and opened my eyes to architecture. My name is Janne Saario, and I design spaces for skateboarding. I got a surprising phone call from the north of Sweden. They wanted me to design a skate park.
Hallå, vi är på väg. Vi väntar på den här killen på NCC, men han dök aldrig upp. Men vi är på vakten på 3 minuter. Så kommer vi. Ja, hejdå.
Luleå is a vivid harbour town at the very end of the Botnian Bay. The steel industry is a big part of Luleå's history. The site where the skate park is planned has a view to Luleå's biggest steel factory, SSAB. That's the junkyard. Its junkyard was a true treasure island. We found all kind of amazing steel parts. Ladle number 167. The ladle was the greatest jewel. It was used for transporting and pouring melted steel. Seems good. The radius it works really nice. These steel balls were from a huge bearing of the factory. They're quite heavy. Seems that the balls are big enough so you can actually just cruise over. It's hard to skate them here. It's solid steel, so it doesn't wear off. This all came together as a perfect concept. We will make a steel park. Janne is a blacksmith master and a metal specialist. Together with his friend Josef, they founded the local skateboarding association in Luleå. These two gentlemen were the dream client and a huge help throughout the steel park project. In Janne's workshop, I got a chance to experience a traditional way of working steel.
Janne was always building stuff. Yeah, we had these like fake skateboards, just pieces of wood with some like other piece at the tail, so it kind of felt like it would be bent, but it wasn't bent. And then the wheels were taken from some kind of office chair. Wheels that turn 360, couldn't drive straight with it. We met at Torpparimäki It was really small community, couple of families with children in the same age. We were never bored. We always had something to do. We always did something creative. We had our own cartoon magazine when we were 10 or something. And then we had kind of a fake rock band. We didn't play anything. And we had a concert, but they just gathered like parents and neighbors to come see us. And then we just stood there, didn't do anything.
Janne must have been, I think, 15, 16 that time when I met him. And he definitely blew my mind. Like, he was completely different than what was going on, especially in the Finnish skate scene at that time.
When he started doing the combos, that was really then unique. That wasn't something that anybody would have been doing at the time.
Janne was already different. When he got on the team, like if I compared to the other kids, he knew that he wants to do something so much more in life than just hop on a plane, get 200 euros in a pocket and hope for the best. So he was aware of the reality check that is going to happen in a few years.
In the antiques, they had the same word for skill and art. In Finnish, they're quite similar, taito, taide. They're really close to each other. And Janne kind of transforms skill into art by reinventing simple like body movement.
Skateboarding is such a creative thing that you think and feel the city or the landscape completely different way. But if you're doing tricks like Janne, you're doing sort of like a mental sudoku all the time. So quite a lot of skaters become some sort of creative personalities, and for me, Janne, to become an architect is just natural involvement from how he sees the skateboarding. Micropolis, we call it eläintarha, is I think it's a brilliant thing. I love how it sits on the whole area. That's such a like a classical place in Helsinki, such a like heart of Helsinki one way. So I'm amazed that I actually even allowed to have a skate park there, and how well it fits there is amazing.
I think his approach to everything is quite philosophical. You know, he's thinking about the environment and thinking about all these harmony with the nature. And recycling is one of the big things with the parks that like the Kauniainen Park, that they're redesigning the center. Like, oh, so there must be a lot of stuff we can use, and we'll recycle these things into the park, and you know, smaller budget, plus we don't need new material and pour all this energy into it. And same with Micropolis. At the time they were redesigning this area in the east side of town, where they have these little volcanoes. It used to be a really popular skate spot. They were saying that these are going to be torn down, and all of the older skaters were like, oh no, we're going to lose this spot. And they made a replica of the volcano into the park. He's thinking about all these things. When he showed me the model that he'd made before the park was built, there's all these little strips of grass and like little pathways, and he's like, yeah, you know, and so the rabbits can go from here and they get to the other side of the park. And like, what? The rabbits? It's like, what are you thinking? But that's exactly the nice little like extra bit that he puts the effort in.